Okay, so this is my Banner Season account. It opens up to the page right here. In order for someone to use the system and have all these buttons to work, they have to load in $25. So you just go here, and what you do is they load it up. I'm going to click on the recharge. Maybe I'm going to click on it. What they do is they add in anywhere from $25 to $1,000, and we've got it default at $25. And they click on that, and that would be the reset. And they'd agree that once it goes to zero, they would automatically charge that amount. Now, we have a personal guarantee. Company has a guarantee that if you put $25 in and you use it, you don't like it, because of the type of products we have, we'll refund minus what you used. No questions asked. All you have to do is go over to the little chat box right here and click in there and say, I want to cancel my account. We believe that our system is very, very, very user-friendly. We think that there's a lot of people that love it, and that we designed it for you. Just let me tell you a few things that I know about Banner Season. Banner Season is very customer-oriented. There's a little box, like I said, at the bottom of each page. It's right here. Can everybody see this? Shake your hand if you can see it, because I can't hear you. Can you see that where my cursor is right here? Shake your head. Right there's a chat. So you can go in there and click on the chat, and it opens up there where you can give suggestions. If you have any challenges or anything like that, that chat you can open up, and it takes care of that, so that you don't have to have any worries about customer service and how we do things. Our philosophy is that if you're using this chat, we really only want you to use it or have to use it to give suggestions. If you have to use it to ask a whole bunch of questions and stuff, we haven't done a very good job in creating a system that's user-friendly. So our goal is to make sure that everything is customer-centered. The only way that you can sign up with Banner Season is you have to have a invite code. And again, our philosophy is that we're not going to go advertise out there with a lot of, our customers we believe in referrals. We believe in our customers referring our product because they're our best salespeople. And so every customer, when they sign up, they have a referral, an invite code. And it's right here, invite and invite link. So if someone says to you, wow, I really like that, how do I do it? All you have to do as a customer is refer this code to them, and they can sign up. And that's how that works. And so our customers, there is an affiliate program. You're going to have to talk to the person who invited you about our affiliate program. We'll never have on our main system about our affiliate program, because we don't want our customers to be bugged by people on making money. We want them to use the system here. So the thing of it is we have a real quick thing. One of the things you can do here is you can click on your greeting cards, and this is what we call our fast system. So you can load up any picture just by clicking here. You can load up any picture. You want it to be about 300 DPI. So if you're loading it off the internet, the quality will be grainy most of the time, because most of the pictures on the internet, either if you're going to do logos and stuff like that, are going to be about 92 DPI, dots per inch, versus 300 dot per inch. 300 DPI is what you want. So we have all of these different cards in here. It's mainly designed so that you can load a picture on, but we do have some different categories. You just type in thanks, thank you, and it will load up all the thank you cards that we have in there. And so you can pick it just by adding that. Sorry, I thought I had that turned off, and I didn't, so now I do. Okay, so great. This is our editor where you can type in a message. You can type in any message and load it in there, or you can, I don't know what happened there, or you can save. Sorry, I'm in the wrong spot. Or you can save the message and use it again later. So if I want to do a birthday message, I just load it in. And I've already pre-done it. Pre-done it. Your merge field is right here. We use the standard merge fields that most of your databases use. It's bracket, and then we have first name, last name, company, and spouse as our basic field sources there. And again, you can save it. You can change the font right here. We've got a lot of different handwriting fonts, or several different handwriting fonts. If you want more, we can add those as well. With the previous company we had personal handwriting. We found out that less than 5% of the people used it. But anyway, this is a card that you can use. we have it so you can load your logos up. So you just click here, load a logo up, and add any kind of image on the back. It's about a 3x3 image, or a 90 pixel or 900 by 900, and you can put that and customize that through another type of a service. You can actually use Canva, is a really good canva.com, or Photoshop or anything like that. I can change the font color right here. I can name it right here. I can preview the card. I call it a note versus a card. There'll be, and you'll understand why. And so I can put whatever I want on the back there. You'll know that if it's merging, because it will say either Johnny or Johnny Appleseed, whatever your merge field here, it will load it in here. And it's designed to whoever you're going to send it to, 1 or 100 people, it will merge their name in there with this card, because I put the field merge in there. So that's how that works. Okay, projects, pricing is right here. You can see the pricing on everything there. I'm not going to go over that. Anybody can go there. I'm going to go to the projects. So projects are just different things. Everything goes into a project batch. So here, if I go and these are the projects I can do. These are customized projects that I can do. So these are the ones that we have. These are the buttons that we have right here. These are the things. So I can load into brownies. Now, you don't have to use this, but I can load in brownies, and I can load in my logo if I want to. I can put Happy New Year's. I picked these off of the internet, duty-free images. I can change this whatever I want. This is set up so it will be the first name, last name. Now, our system will pick the 6 dominant colors in that logo or image, and you click that, and then it will just automatically load that image on there. You can see how that works. And then again, it will merge the name of the person you want in there. Or you can type the person's name in there, or family, whatever you want to do there. Holiday, a lot of people like put the last name, they'll put the here. Oops, sorry. They'll put the, and then it will put family, and then you can just do the same thing, and then it becomes a family brownie, the so-and-so family. So you can do that kind of stuff in there as well. So that's good with any of our projects. And these are the ones that we have here. Again, as we add more projects or more products to our projects, these are just the ones basically we have now. If you want other ones, we can do that. This is a really good one. I like this, metal prints. You can load a picture in there. It's a 5x7 metal print. I like these. These are coasters. I like to send these with like a tumbler. And again, we have other products that are coming on first of the year. And if you have suggestions on products, this becomes our wish list here. And the more that people have the same kind of products, those are the things that we're going to add as time goes on. Understand something that I found out is the most popular wanted product from consumers is drinkware. That's why we have several drinkware products in here. This is a fun one. Everybody needs a tape measure, but you can actually put their name in there, and you can merge that as well. Now, you can merge their name on there and some other features too. Now, I'm going to go to contacts real quick because I want to show you something. You can add your contacts, either upload them. If you upload them, you just go to the Excel spreadsheet. You're not going to be able to see it. I just loaded it up, but it tells you how to format it. So if you're going to upload, if you're not going to upload, you just want to add one at a time, you'll just add them here. And you can also merge them too. But I want to show you, it adds in birthday, spouses, and those kinds of things. But see these merge fields? You can add up to 20 merge fields. Like, for example, if you want the anniversary of the time that they bought a home from you, or anniversary that they bought an insurance policy. This is a standard anniversary of if they got married or a partnership or something like that. But these fields, you can put that in here. So when you merge this in there, you'd put bracket, merge one, and that would be your variable bracket that you put in there. So you can add 20 new ones, different ones that you want to use for various different things, for different items and stuff like that. So now I want to go to the document center. If that makes sense, anybody that doesn't make sense to, please raise your hand so I can see. Let me see if there. You can raise your hand, and if you have any comments. And I want to go to the doc center. So the doc center is relatively new. What it allows you to do to go to a Word document, and in your Word document, there's a lot of templates now in Word, especially Office 365. Okay, so here's how it goes. So I can go in here and I can upload a document, and I have three things. I have a single letter, and we're going to add it so you have more that you can go to. I can do postcards from here, and I can do certificates. The certificates are really high quality. You can send certificates out and those kinds of things from here. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And by the end of the year, we'll have a bunch of tutorials on this that you can that will tell you a little bit more about it. So you got the document center. Now, if you want to do a full on our regular standard system where you can do a card right here, it's just quick. Put a picture on the front, type on the inside, send it in less than 30 to 60 seconds. But if
DeMarr,
yeah, go ahead.
We have a question. They'd like to see how to create cards with the Design Studio.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just getting to that. So I just clicked on the Design Studio, and you have to do a free trial. You get 365 days for a year free if you just go in and load some money in your account. The reason why we want you to load money in is because usually when you load money in, you want to spend that money and you want to use it. So right now we have 3 items in our Design Studio. I'm just going to go to the cards or the notes. So when I go here, I can do my own custom design, or I can, a horizontal or vertical, or I can add one of these themes. So any of these themes I can use. And so I can send thank yous, whatever I want to do. When I click on that theme, I can add my pictures. Let me just get one where it just does one picture. So I can do this, and it's a template. So as I get started with it, I can go in here and I can load. This will show me the front, so I can take from I can upload my stuff. I'm just going to use my uploads I already have in the system that I've already done. Oops, I've got the wrong one. Let me go back. These are ones that I've loaded into this. Oops, oh, that's right. They don't store them unless you've added them to the card. So I can go in and upload a picture, and then I could just drag it over. They come over here. I'm not going to spend the time to do that. That should be pretty self-explanatory. So I can drag it over here, and then once I've dragged it, then I can add other things to it. Like I can put a text box in there, and I can type in a text. I can move the picture around if I want to. I can add multiple pictures. Then when I go on the inside, I can do the same thing. I can add here a photo. I can span it on this side. If you want to do full side, what you do is you'll span it on this side, take the same picture, span it from the right side, and then you match it up in the preview. And then I can add text on anywhere on the whole system if I want to do that. And I can do collages, where I can pick different collages of on the system. I can add backgrounds if I want to. So it's got different backgrounds that I can add and drag over if I wanted to add to the background, that kind of stuff. So I can do all of that. That's all here in the editor. So it's really simple editing. And then I can, when I'm done with it, I can preview the card, and then I can save it. Once I've saved it, then it's a project. And I can pull all my projects in and click it into my projects, and then pull from my projects and put it in. So there's 2 different project places. The projects here, they go up here, and I might not have any in this particular thing. So these projects can be added to the cart from here. And then I have the projects on the simple editor, and that's where I can pull them from here. And then I can go ahead, and once I've got them in the cart, let's say I want to send that water bottle, and let's say I want to add another project with a card with that. It's all in here where I add everything that to the 2 project areas. Did I add that already? Let's see. So there we go. So I've got now my card, and now I've got my project. So and I can. Oh, I keep messing up here.
DeMarr, do you want to do questions at the end? There's a few questions coming up, or do you want them now?
I don't mind answering them now. Go ahead. What are some of the questions?
So somebody's asking, how will we be able to remember which dates are for which event or anniversary in the merge fields, assuming you're using several of the merge fields for those kinds of things? So they're asking.
The merge field for.
You name them, don't you?
Yeah. So here's where they are. If you go to the merge fields here, I know what you're talking about. So
yeah.
When I go here, so these are generic, but whatever you put here. So if I'm going to use the anniversary of a client when they became my client, then merge 1 is going to be that. You're going to have to remember that or write that down in your system, because this might be for someone else. It might be the child. They might put their child here, and the child 1, child 2, child 3. That might be their merge fields here. So whatever you want to name your merge fields, you'll have to do it. Now, if you want to make it so that you can change this name here, something you'd put in the box, and the more people in the chat box that want that, then they'll make this so that you personally can change it. For now, it just shows that merge 1, merge 2, and you can't change the names of those fields on your system. But that's a recommendation. I recommend that everybody that's on here say, can we change that? And then that would be something they'll do at the first of the year. So they're really intuitive and really interested in your feedback and those kinds of things. So I hope that answered that question.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, for projects, sorry about that. Sorry. For projects, do you have to use the brackets, or can I just type in the person's name? Yeah, I can.
No, you have to use the brackets if you're going. Oh no, you can type a person's name in.
Yeah.
So you can type their name in if you want that card. It's just if you want a merge field in it, you have to. Like I can type in Kathy right here, and then that card will have Kathy in it when whatever my message is going to be. It's going to say Kathy right there. You can see that. So if I want to merge something, then because if I've got it in projects and I want to use it over and over again, I want it to be a merge field. If I'm just going to use it once, no, I just type in their name. And that's what I would do on that. And then if I want to change that font to a different font, I happen to like this font, then it will change the font. I've got right, center, I can change it to the middle, whatever I want. I can bold it, whatever I want on there. So if I just want to bold that, I don't have to bold the whole text. I can do that and it'll bold it. So I've got all of those features in this to do it. And then if I want to name the project, I'd name the project whatever I want. So there's 2 places that you can do this. Once you've got a project ready to go, and I've got this, I want to send it out, here's where I select these recipients. So I can select the recipients from any one of my groups, or I can search here a name. So I can put, if I want anybody that's Susan, I can search there. It's going to pull up the Susans, and once I click on that, then that would check out on the box, and then I go through that process. Or I can add them to campaigns. So I can create a campaign. So if I do a birthday campaign, I can add them to the campaign here. See where it says manage recipients? I can add them to the campaigns. Now, the cool thing about our birthday and anniversary campaigns is they can be lifetime. In other words, you never have to restart them. You can have them active, and every time you put someone in, it automatically, their next birthday, it will go out. And I can edit the campaign, and I can change what's in the campaign. Just at the end of the year, I can go and put a new card in there, and I can just keep it active so that next year it goes. So I can put people in and out of the campaign anytime I want to, pull them in and out of the campaign. I can do multiple. So if I want to create a campaign and I want to do multiple, we have them drip, and then you put multiple drops in there. So if I want to do create a new campaign and I want to add a drip campaign, I can do that. I can do anniversary. I can create it. I name it, let's say, sample drip. I can do that. I can save it, and then I can add my drops, okay? And those are just different projects. I can do a birthday. I can do, immediate days. I can do all that kind of stuff. I can do a specific date. I can all add those in the projects here. We also have a gifting section that just has gifts that have no branding on it, that have nothing. They're just generic, gift cards and those kinds of things. And if there's gift cards that aren't in here, the more that people want a specific gift card, we can add them as well. Does that make sense? Do we have anybody that has any questions on that?
Yeah. So, Shelley, does that answer your questions? You wanted to know, you had your client, you have your card made, how do you send a campaign? Did that answer your question? Can you just type yes or no so I can tell? Outside of the 365 days that are free, are there any costs to use the system?
No, there will be some other features that will be added that may cost. Like we have the plan right now. There is no cost up to December 31st. So anybody if you want to invite them and refer them to this, then up to December 31st, there's no cost the first year on our design studio. After that, you can see the prices there. I think it's if you do monthly, it's like $9. If you do it annually, it's like $8.33, something like that per annual. And we may add some features in there that allow you to do other things. Like we're looking at other personalized products that are outside of this. Anything that's personal, like some email stuff and things like that. There's some features like that we're going to put together a CRM, a very simple, actually called a CIM, that you can have your database here and you can transfer it into some other areas. There's some costs involved. We're going to have some integration, like for Microsoft Outlook. We're going to have an integration there. If you use Outlook, about 80% of businesses use Outlook. That will be probably a monthly fee on that. There are some costs if you use Zapier integration. That allows you to pull your data over and also do some automation so you don't have to touch anything. And it automatically will pull someone into your contact manager. It'll automatically send it out. We have some people using that. That's not our service, but they do charge to do that. We have an Infusionsoft integration as well they can use. And so that's on there as well in your account. So does that make sense? We also have a little editor. If you don't want to use the design studio, when you go to your saved images, there's a little editor here that you can go and you can edit your stuff and put, different things and just it's a limited thing that you can do there as well. And this is where your history is. This is where your history is. So this shows you the history of the things that go out. It shows you the tracking. You have a tracking here that you can do. All that stuff is there in your history. All of that's there. And your logos, everything are underneath your. Hello?
Okay.
So whoever just came on, please mute yourself.
Okay, so can you go back through the 2 project areas, please? That confuses me. I believe they mean through the FAST system versus design system. I think that's what the question is.
This area right here?
Yeah, just the create a greeting card versus the design studio. Okay,
the greeting card just allows you to do an image on the front or use one of the images that we have in the system, and then just on the bottom panel or the right side panel, allows you to type in a message, and allows you to put a logo on the back or a picture on a back. It only gets put in the center of the card, and that's all you can do on the basic. This is designed so that there's a lot of companies and stuff that don't want their salespeople and stuff spend a lot of time on a card. So this allows them to do it quick within 30 to 60 seconds and load it in there and design it. The design studio allows you to do a full-fledged design card. You can do the inside, outside, and we'll have some designs here that allow you to do other things. Like this is an ornament. This is a metal ornament, very beautiful. Allows you to do calendars. This does on the mug and things like that. This allows you to do a full picture wrap, an image wrap on it, so you can do that. So you can do more design. You can still do a mail merge on this. And you can still put the person's name on there and do bracket, bracket, first name, bracket, bracket, and last name. You can still do that over here, and you can do some of that over here, and you can even do it here. The difference is it gives you more design capability so that you can design more, customize your card or your gift. Now there'll be more designs here.
If you view the themes, DeMarr, you can see all the different choices of how you can put your photos on the mugs and things, right?
Yeah, so if I go to mugs here, I can go to, let me go over to mugs here. Yeah, so I can do this. We even have some already in there. So I can customize it, or we've got some already in there that you can do themes on the mugs. And we'll have that for water bottles, any of our sublimation products and stuff, and our UV printing. You're going to see it over here, so you can do more of a full design if you want to. So this one is just a real quick drop, and this is a full-fledged design. This is a more quick drop and send type thing. And so we'll even have gourmet foods and where you can design your own packages and everything over. Let me start that again. We'll be able to, over here on the design, we'll have more and more where you can do a full design on stuff in this studio, where this will just be a drop and hurry up and get it done, kind of a studio. Fast and easy, quick and fast.
Fast. Okay, next question. What's the average delivery time on a card?
The delivery time depends on where you are located at. That's our mail services. We produce them the next day. So whatever you do today will go out tomorrow, or anything you do today will go out the next business day that the post office is open. So we do all of our packages their second day. So whatever the policies and on guarantees and stuff, the mail services, that whatever that is, that's what we also guarantee. I think they guarantee 2 days on most of it, except during the holidays. Then it could be 3 to 5 days. And then also we are doing our operating system. We own all our own equipment, our printers and our UV printers and our sublimation and all that stuff. We own our own stuff. We do it all in-house. It's in Utah. So we are opening next year. I can announce this because we're doing it. We're already looking at where we're going to open up in Atlanta. Our goal is to have it so that anywhere in the U.S., it's shipped within 3 days, or you get it within 3 days. So that's our goal there. We're also going to, if it's feasible and makes sense, which it looks like it will, we'll open it up into Canada and probably Australia. And then we'll probably have printing partners in other parts of the world as we start to develop this internationally. You can ship anywhere internationally. I just highly recommend you don't send food anywhere outside of the continental U.S. and Canada, because it takes longer to get there. But we will have our systems so that you can send it from the country where you live.
Okay, and I'll just add to that. In Canada, we are getting the cards within 4 to 6 days. So that's really good.
Except during the holidays, it might be a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So
okay. Does banner season have, or will they have 8.5 by 11 cards?
We don't know. It depends on how many people want it. Again,
okay. So you're up to taking lots of suggestions from everybody, and
yep.
Okay.
It is. We'll have a wish list. The top 10 things most popular is what we'll add. That kind of stuff. There's more people that will want a different size and different design of postcards than they want sizes of a greeting card. And yes, we'll have flat cards next year where you can put a flat card in an envelope. That just means a single card that has a symbol. There's no flap to it. So it just depends on you. Our thing is it's about you and branding you, not us. It's about having the products and services that you want, not what we want, designing it for the user. And so if you want it, start putting it right over here in this little box and say, we want this, and just put on there. I'd put on their wish list. These are the wish list things that we want. And if there's enough people, if we don't have it, it's because there's not enough people that want it. That's the reason why we wouldn't have it.
Okay, next question. Did I hear you say the free 12 months of the design studio expires this month, and then it's $9 a month the beginning of January?
Yeah, what it means that if you come in and load money into your account, you automatically and register for the design studio, then it's free for the time that you come in and purchase it. So it's for whatever, for a year. If you, after December 31st, anybody that comes in and signs up for banner season, then it's going to be a fee basis. So anybody you know that wants to come in, they need to come in December, refer people to it. They'll come in December and it'll be a year free.
Okay. Are cards printed from the FAST area and the design studio printed on the same cardstock? Yes.
It's very high quality. The printer that we have is a Xerox printer. It's when we bought it's a brand new machine. When we bought it, it was called the Color Press 1000, or was it 1100? I can't remember, the newest series. And we got it because next year we'll be able to do some gold and silver metallic The highest end at the time that we bought it, they didn't have it so that you could do gold and silver. The high end is the iGen, but it's just as fast. Well, just a little bit slower. But here's some statistics just to give you an idea of what we have. A previous company that I was involved in, we had about a 5% attach rate on our gifts and stuff. We have about a 68% attach rate because of our personalization. So that means that most people are sending a note with something like this. Now, there will be a time where a lot of people won't even send a card. They'll be able to customize a box, and they'll be able to write a note right on the box, or a book. We also have, we bought the machines to do Post-it notes. You might want to just put a Post-it note on there. So you'll be able to send something with just a Post-it note. So our goal is about, what we do. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about what Banner Season is. Maybe if I can find it here. Banner Season is a branding platform to brand the person who's sending the products. It's also a personalization platform. So it allows you to, you become the hero. You become the person. You can personalize it so the person you're sending it to, you can personalize it with your information, and when you send it to them, it's personalized to them. So we'll be doing that in the products that we offer and also the packaging. So if you can't brand, let's say, a particular item, it can't be branded. The box that you send it in, the box that it's in can be branded. So our goal is to brand the person and personalize it and make the person sending it. We want to make it so that we have the wow factor. So when someone receives your, whatever you send them in the mail, when they receive it, they go, wow, and they call you. That's our goal, is to have the wow factor in what you're sending out. And so those are the things that we do. And so when people ask me all the time, is it like this company or is it like this company? I say no, because there's no other company that's doing what we're doing. Right. Now, do we have a card segment? Yes. Do we have, but we'll also have a Post-it note section. We'll also have it so that you can write on the things that you're sending, like a book, the box, and those kinds of. Even on the outside, you'll be able to personalize it. The equipment that we've got coming that will come the first in January and in February, you'll be able to customize anything that you send out. Basically, is how it works.
Is there a way to have bulk cards of one design printed?
Yes, there is, and it all depends on that little box right here. If there's enough people that want it, then yes, we'll be able to do that as well.
Okay.
Are you starting to get the message? It's basically up to our users what we have on the system.
Okay, I think we've answered all the questions.
Yeah, and I think I said 30 minutes. I think we're done for today. Tomorrow will be another one. If you have questions, go in, put some money on there, send some stuff to yourself, send it out to some people. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you go into the system, load some money in there, and just do this. If you'll just go to your and just send brownies. Now, chocolate is one of the #1 gourmet foods out there. If you'll just, and I know this time of the year we get bombarded with that, but if you'll just do this, go in here and customize a box of brownies and put this is something I started doing. I start loading on there, and then I have it so it merges their name on there. If you do something like this, guess what happened? People will call you. Please call me when you get if you find this. That's the wrong one. That's on a golf ball I put on there. Call me if you find it.
That's a good one.
Put anything you want in here, your picture, whatever, and just on the card or on the card or the note, put on there, call me when you get this. I want to make sure you got your gift. But if you load something, a logo or something on there, and you send it out like this, and you put on there, call me when you get this without advertising, I can almost guarantee you someone's going to call you and have it. Just send out a bunch of brownies and try it. Don't believe me. Don't take my word for it. Just try it. Customize your stuff. You can go to Canva for a minimal cost every month. They've got a design studio that will knock your socks off. Just have some fun with it. Send some brownies, but send all sorts of stuff and watch and see what happens. See, that's one that I do that has my name because I like to fly fish. And so I like to brand myself as a fly fisherman. Doesn't mean I'm any good. I just like to do it. So anyway, yeah, go do it. Try it and see how you like it and see what happens in the responses you get back. Okay, we're done for the day.